Hi, Marbs here, and today we're going to talk about the 8bitdo limited edition charging dock for the Forza Horizon 6 limited edition controller. Now, normally a charging dock isn't really big news. However, it is kind of different for controller collectors because in the past, we've always gotten the Razer or the controller gear docks, which are always been very good, worked very well, had a nice rechargeable battery. But the biggest get, or lack thereof with the docks was always that it used the generic battery door. And when you have graphics on the battery door, like the Forza Horizon 5 controller, you lose those when you move to the charging dock. Also, too, it's been said to me by many people that the design of the Razer or the controller gear design, it does leave a little bit of a gapping here that looks kind of weird by the handles of the controllers. So the 8bitdo dock is a little bit different in that regard. What I think is most interesting is it uses a more, I would call it a rounded design. And this is the same dock design that we saw and I've been using in videos, and many of you have been leaving, questions in the comment. What is that dock? Where did you get that dock? Well, that is the 8bitdo dock. Now, we don't know why exactly Microsoft and Xbox decided to partner with 8bitdo for the dock this time. Maybe they just decided that it was time for something different. But the dock does lean in to the, I would call it, metallic blue look. And it does have the logo on the front with the fuchsia blue and yellow look that I do think is really good. In the back, you have the storage. You can store your stuff in there, whatever that stuff may be. It does have a USB-C cable. It is a standard USB-C to USB-A cable. It worked fine for me for the charging, and that is something that I will note. Another thing that's interesting is that they have miniaturized the graphics from the battery door. So the battery door that is included with the 8bitdo is the battery door that does have the miniaturized graphics. And obviously you get the battery. I was able to get between 8 and 10 hours out of the battery. It's hard to tell sometimes because you're not always using all the features of the controller, so the controller kind of gets into that low battery weight state sometimes, so it's difficult to say, but overall, I would say it is definitely north of 8 hours. But, with the charging dock, the idea is put it back on the charging dock when you're done. Now, do I like the new 8bitdo dock? Yes, I do. I think it's kind of cool, and it is definitely different. And, it has some of a look that is kind of very, very aggressive when you compare it to the older controller gear Razer docks. However, I do think the one they did for Forza Horizon 5 looks fine and matches the controller well. But I've got to say, I think the 8bitdo dock is better. Now, if you've bought the Forza Horizon 6 controller and you don't have your 8bitdo dock yet, you can order it from the link below in the description from Amazon. But know if you do, the channel gets a small commission for your order. I would highly recommend it to those who have purchased the Forza Horizon 6 controller. I think the matching dock is a cool accessory, and it comes at a price point that I think is reasonable. My name is Marbs. Now hit that subscribe button for me, and we'll see you in the next one.